What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 6 of the Ploto Pod, and we have a couple of guests. I think this is the most guests we've had in a single podcast. But we have the Thanos stone, Infinity Stones of content creators in 2268. Well, a couple of them, with Farmer, Bus Driver, Socks, and Taki. How's everybody doing? What's up?
Hello.
Yo, it's good.
All right, so I don't know if you guys knew, this is one of the main reasons why I wanted to do this pod. Is we have a ton of content creators in 2268, and with this upcoming KVK that we have against whoever we're fighting against, it's gonna be there's gonna be so many perspectives, and I guess I kind of wanted to make sure everyone knew what was available in terms of content for 2068, and kind of talk to each of these people and how they started playing Rise of Kingdoms, how they started creating content, and eventually how they got coerced into coming into 2068. Because I feel like it was only just like, I don't know, 2-3 KVKs where I was like the only guy here, and now we have like 7-8 content creators coming through. But let me go ahead and say hello to the chat. Landwalk, what's up? One Eyed, we got Mad, we got Dracul, we got Zero, we got Hall Gaming, we got Sid, we got Big Ed. Yo, Big Ed, nice to see you again, man. But yeah, I guess we could go ahead and start off with the intros just in case you guys don't know who they are. And I guess we could go ahead and start off with Only Farmer. So Only Farmer, kind of give us a little bit of an introduction with who you are, how you started playing Rise of Kingdoms, and I guess some fun facts.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, so hello everybody. I'm Only Farmer. I'm just a farmer, as my name implies. Let me see here. Let's see. I guess the question is how did I get started playing in Rise of Kingdoms? And I think I got started because I'm pretty sure there was an offer to play Rise of Kingdoms to get to level City Hall level 16 or something, and you get $20. So that's exactly what I did. And then from that, it just kept growing because I felt like it was actually just a lot of fun. It was during COVID, by the way. That was during COVID time. So I feel like 90% of the players are from that.
Gotta give context. It's it's back in the day when we had free time during COVID. I swear.
Yeah. Free time, too much free time from COVID, I think.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is the game that I played for the longest time so far. And Chastity, it's an expensive $20. Because at first I was free to play. I was completely free to play until I think I spent on something, and then the addiction just took over.
Yeah, there you go. So that's Only Farmer, and let me just pull up your YouTube channel real quick. And she has 2.6k subs. I remember when you first started streaming, and you literally had 10 subscribers.
Nobody watching. I was like, oh my god, what did I say on stream? It was so awkward at first. I'm like, there's nobody to interact with.
And now you're you got all these you got better emotes than me, honestly. I feel like I gotta step up my emo game with what you're doing. I
love emotes. Emotes are the best part, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
They're so much fun.
I gotta commission someone to do those. Okay, so let's go ahead with Bus Driver. Bus, how you doing, man? Give us a little bit of your intro and I guess your start in Rise of Kingdoms and all that. I guess we kind of talked about it during the Farmer Fighter that you were on, but for those that weren't there.
Yeah, I would say I think I'm definitely the youngest player out of this group. I started July 2022. I actually don't know the reason why I started. I think a lot of people they know me. They think I'm very methodical. I do research. I actually just there's an impulse. I just follow it, and I try not to overthink it. Right. So with this game, I just had an urge to do a city building game. I was actually thinking Civs or The Sims or something like that. Right, where you're just kind of building something. I thought I was just going to play for a week or two. And when I started this game, I quickly realized there was a PvP component. And then once I realized, okay, wow, it's not just the alliance, right? Because I remember I'm like, oh, I'm going to start my own alliance. and that alliance is going to be the top alliance in the kingdom. And I'm like, okay, that's not going to happen. And I'm like, wait a minute, there's KVK, and then you could actually play against other kingdoms, and that's what actually got me hooked. So I can't tell you the reason. It was just like an impulsive thing where I just felt an urge to play a game in this genre because I'm not even really a gamer before. I mean, I play video games growing up, but I want to consider myself a gamer. So it's just it's an impulse. I didn't see an ad. I think maybe I've seen an ad before. So the game, I was like, oh, I think I heard of that before, but it wasn't for some giveaway or some like $20 or an ad. It was just looking around, Clash of Clans, things like that, and just stumbled on this game.
So yeah, Bus Driver being the youngest account. How old is your account? Someone's asking in chat.
So July 2022. So I'm at 1 year and 7 months now. Wait,
there you go.
I did math right. No, I lied. 1 year and 9 months.
There you go. And he's also at 1.52k subscribers. You could go ahead and check out his his videos. Very informative. By the way, everyone's links are clickable in the title. So the reason why the title is super short is just like, wait, what is the title of the stream? It's like Talking 2268 YouTube or YT. Is because their names took so much space in the title and you can only have 100 characters. But
who has the longest name? I think Bus Driver has it.
I think Bus Driver has the most characters.
Bus or Socks? Right?
Is definitely between the two of them.
Probably me.
All right.
Taki's the most compact.
Yeah. Taki is very efficient with the characters. But talk about Socks. Let's go ahead and go to you, and I guess how you started playing and your experience. You're definitely one of the newer content creators out of. Oh,
right.
Yeah, but yeah.
So I started. My account's 3 years old now, so I started like 3 years old during the COVID times. I never really expected to get this into the game, but it just sort of happened. I remember back in my KVK 1, I was fighting like the Arab kingdom, like a random Arab kingdom in like zone 1. And I was like really enjoying that. I was a complete noob when I started out, right? So I didn't even do a jumper or sleeper. I just really liked fighting in general. So not even fighting in KVK, just like fighting in general. So I really like the combat mechanics of this game, like the open field mechanics. So that's what really kept me playing and kept me keep going in this game for the most part. And yeah, I started as a completely new player. I didn't do any like strategy or planning out in the beginning. I was probably a complete noob until like KVK2 or KVK3. So yeah, and here I am 3 years later. So
and you kept the same account, because I know some people, they start off the game. I know one of my biggest things is like I like start up my commanders, and then this was before skill lock and all that kind of stuff. Like, did you ever make any of those big mistakes that made you restart, or you just kept with your main account like throughout?
Oh, I kept my main account the whole time. This is like my account I've grown since day one. Yeah, my baby. This is my day one account. I'm not leaving this account ever. So until I quit, of course. But
there you go. There you go. But yeah, you're also one of our F2P content creators. I think you kind of blew up with your I gained 2.5 billion KP in the KVK video. Oh, yeah. So whenever people talk about F2P and how hard it is, I'm like, yo, talk to Socks, because he's definitely one of the top F2P players in Rock, which is why you're in 2268. All right. Yep. So we could go ahead to Taki, and Taki is actually 2268 Spanish ambassador, I guess. But she's here talking to us in English, so appreciate you for coming on. So yeah, like, I guess, how did you start playing Rise of Kingdoms, and I guess your journey?
For me, this question is really hard in este caso, because I have around 5 years in the game, so I don't remember so much.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I was searching for a new game.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing games like Clash of Clans or something for a long time, so I wanted a change, and also I think I was boring or study, because I was preparing the pro access for university. So I think I needed a game to go out of that. So then I found Rise of Kingdoms, and a good Spanish group there on my first kingdom. So I continue playing, and I'll see you now here.
There you go. Just needed something to kill the time, and now you're here. So good stuff. And you're also F2P. But I feel like we could talk about this later. But Sox's F2P is like grinding on his one account. But your F2P is like have 20 farm accounts and kill troops on all those 20 farm accounts while also getting 1 billion KP on your main account, right? So it'll be pretty interesting seeing the two different perspectives of F2P. So Taki bot because of how how active you are and how many events you do on your farm accounts. So but yeah, those are
was a reason for why I come here. I like it when Panther talked with me about we want to use farm on KVK. I really like that.
Yeah, using our farm accounts in KVK is like super important, especially with a one alliance KD for sure. Okay, so I guess we could go ahead, and this is going to be open forum. Like, how did we all, you know, this is how we started playing, but how did everyone get coerced or kind of get into 2268? Like, how did you guys get convinced to come here by our migration? I guess we could, you know, whoever wants to start off, give your Panther stories, I guess.
We start with the person who just got here the latest. So I guess that's Bus, right?
Okay, let's start off with Bus then.
All right. So I think, well, obviously the first time I heard of 68, I think was a Farmer Fighter. I don't know, like 9, 10, 11 months ago now. But they really came on my radar with a 1960 KVK. And for me personally, I think tenaciousness is very important, right? So if you ever hear me like shit on a kingdom, it's when I feel like they're just really soft and they give up before they should. That just, for some reason, that really, I don't know, that's like almost like one of the most important qualities of a kingdom for me. And when I was watching the 1960 KVK, I mean, you guys were the second weakest by power and KP, right? But like going against 1960, like there was still activity, right? They were very active and they were very tenacious. And I think that's, watching that KVK was when it even occurred to me that I would be maybe interested in going to 68. Also, whenever Ploto streams, right? I don't think I've ever seen this with any other streamer, where when Ploto streams, there's so many people from the kingdom that comes through. And I think everyone in this Discord also has that experience now. When you're streaming or creating content, there's a lot of support. So there like I got a feel for the culture and the tenacity of the kingdom. So when my kingdom pretty much imploded, right, I think 68 was at the top of my list. To be honest, if the 2605 group came in before I migrated in, I probably would have looked elsewhere because I don't like. No, I'm just kidding. It's because I don't.
Damn.
No. Let me explain. Before this gets clipped and taken out of context. Okay,
Clip it.
It was very important for me because I have a younger account, right? So I wanted to join a kingdom where I feel like I can help get more exposure, which we don't need now anymore, anyways. But also like grow with the kingdom and help it grow and all of that. And if the 2605 group was already here, I don't think it would have actually been as appealing to me, right? Because if you're already joining, say, like 1960, and they're already at the top, then what's the challenge? What's the fun for me personally? So at the time when I looked into 68, it's because I thought it had a lot of promise and I wanted to help it grow. But now I'm not unhappy they're here. They've been awesome. It's fun. And also just realize, hey, we got them in here, and there's still at least like 5 or 6 KDs that are clearly probably stronger than us right now. Right.
I think there's more. I actually think there's more.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Wait, maybe. Okay. Somewhere more than 5 and less than 20. Okay. How about that?
There you
go. But part of the fun for me, I'll just say it for me. This is me personally. Am I going to be part of leadership? I want nothing to do with that. But I want to be part of this kingdom and do stuff. Well, contribute in a way where I can to help it become the best kingdom in the game.
Yeah.
Right? Like I wanted to actually climb all the way up. So that those things really appeal to me.
Yeah, I definitely still think, to your point though, 2268's foundation is still being built. Like you got here as they got here as well. It's not like they're they're still getting their feet wet. We never even played a KVK with them yet, so that's why it's just all about, you know, building the right habits and, you know, getting the right people like yourself with the right mindset and, you know, building the right culture in 2268.
No, definitely, yeah. I mean, part of it too is also just like if you let's just take the NBA for example, right? Like it's really annoying for me when I just see these like quote unquote star players. They just leave their team and then it's like, let's form a super team.
Mhm.
Right. Whereas like some of the teams like the Bucks that won a few years ago, right? They had one star player. They were really smart with how they manage everything. They built their way up and they ended up winning. Like that model, and then being part of that really appeals to me. So I'm not unhappy that they came because I mean, like I said, there's 5 to 20 kingdoms stronger than us. Maybe 1824, who knows, right? So still being part of this process, and it actually is important to me that I got here before the 2605 group, as opposed to after, even though it was only before by like 2-3 weeks, you know, because I don't know, there's just something about like not chasing like recognition and all that stuff. I don't know, it's more of a personal thing.
It's like building yourself instead of riding the coattails of others, kind of thing. And
yeah, I saw the potential before they saw the potential.
All right, there you go. So that's Bus and how you got here. I remember when you made that video about why you're migrating to 2060. I'm like, this is a better advertisement for 2068 than I've ever done on my channel ever. This guy didn't even migrate here, and he's already like, yeah, this is why I'm migrating here. Like, it's a great kingdom. Blah, blah, blah. Like,
yeah, but like to be fair, honestly, just being here even before, like how many of the people that actually apply and came to this kingdom had something to do with you, right? Like, let's just be honest. So
wow,
you're selling yourself short, in my opinion. Part of the reason why I'm here is because you did Farmer Fighter, you're streaming and stuff. So.
I'm about to cry.
Clip it when he cries.
Alrighty. All right. Who wants to go next after Buzz?
I can go.
Alrighty, Mr. Socks. You're the content creator that I didn't even know was a content creator. I just saw you post a video all of a sudden, and now it has like 10K views. Like give us a rundown of like, you know,
all right,
how you got you got here with Yar, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah. So Yar actually baited me into migrating to 1235, and then 1235 died. Yeah, died after 1 KVK. So then I migrated to 2268. But I didn't really have plans to come here initially. If 1235 didn't die after 1 KVK there, I would have stayed there. But yeah, now I'm here with Yar. We came with another friend as well. So I'm just really playing with Yar and like friends here, I guess, for the most part. But I do like this kingdom. I like the voice chats. You know, it's all English, what I'm looking for the most part. I don't like playing in alliances where they're speaking all like Vietnamese or Arabic and I can't understand anything. Obviously, the voice chats in English are also helpful for me. But yeah, I mainly came because of Yar. I didn't know that much about this kingdom. I came right after the 1960 KVK, so I knew like you guys are good at defending, you guys are good at downtime, sort of filling and stuff. But I didn't know that much about 2268 before coming here. Just that Yar was like, "Oh, we can get some KP here. Let's go." So
for real, that's what he said. He's like, "Yeah, you can KP chase here. Don't worry." You know,
sounds like Yar.
By the way, could we talk shit about Yar for a second? This guy's the prodigal son of 2268. This guy migrated out 3 times, came back every single time.
No, I can't diss my boy Yar.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
doing migration also for you guys. What do you mean? Be grateful for Yar.
This Yar guy. Yeah, I mean he owes us this much. He owes us.
Facts.
Yeah, there you go. So, I'm surprised that we haven't heard any Panther stories yet, but I guess we could hear some Panther stories with both Taki and Farmer who migrated together. I guess you guys could, you know, be a joint tandem with how you got here. Because I believe you guys came as a package, right, from your kingdom.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, Taki, do you want to go first, or am I going first?
you can, I think.
I go for
Because
okay. Well,
actually I was following you a bit, so you can say first.
okay. Well, I guess I'll just say like how like first I guess discovered 2268 was through you, Ploto, and Panther, right? Because you guys were streaming, and then sometimes when I hear when you're in voice chat with Panther and Nikki, especially, like just like I feel like you guys have such great chemistry together, just always laughing and joking around, and then that's what I really like about 2268. I think just the community aspect of it, just like people having fun, basically. That's what I was really interested in. So when I was in 1484 and that kingdom is basically like where the leadership migrated away, I was looking for a new kingdom to go to, and Panther convinced me to pilot his account against 960, the whole KVK, just to get a feel of like how it's like playing with 2268, like see everything, see if I like it, and then I can decide after the KVK whether or not to migrate here. I mean, it worked 100%, like 110%, right? Like, I mean, it worked completely. It made me want to come here because I had so much fun just being on Discord with everyone here. So here I am.
I think the plot twist is you zeroed Panther's account, so then you felt guilty, and then you had to. I
did feel a little guilty. I did feel a little guilty, right? Because yeah, I mean, I didn't want to zero everything, right? So, yeah, but I had a lot of fun.
Alrighty. And then you ended up also bringing a group which included Taki, and I guess Taki could talk about that.
Yeah. I really hate migration. So I didn't know which kingdom to choose, actually. But a farmer was talking really, really good about this kingdom, so I said, why not? And also we can come here as a whole group, so it was very nice. And also, actually, Panther was going to tell me an interview to come, but I need to make him the interview to really be convinced to come here. So instead I get a question from him, I made him the question.
Yeah.
So I really like, when I said before, one of the things that I really like was like they wanted more people use farm accounts on KVK and not always seeing people, as happened with us in 1484. And yeah, I think it was mainly due to that.
Yeah. Farm accounts have been super important. And I remember before you migrated here, Farmer was like hyping you up, and Panther was super excited to be like, yo, you got Taki, and she's like crazy with the farm accounts. So it's definitely like lined up in terms of vision with what we're talking about. Just in case people don't know, what we're talking about with farm accounts is using farm accounts as battle farms and stuffing rallies and flags and all that kind of stuff to make sure that you still have troops for Kingsland. And that's definitely something that like I think I don't even remember how goals work anymore, because I think they changed it. Sorry, Nugget, I didn't read the mail, but like, you know, a percentage of your debts can be from farm accounts and all that kind of stuff. So it's really promoting the save and wait till Kingsland kind of mentality. So but yeah, so that's how all you guys came here. What kind of made you guys, I guess for some of you this is going to be going back, but for some of you, like, you know, starting content creation in 2068, like what kind of inspired you or kind of like made you start creating content for on YouTube? And that's just a open question.
I guess for me, it's just that, like, if I just felt like if I'm playing the game anyway for such a long time, and then why not just like try to make something more out of it, since I'm spending so much time on it. So I think that's why I started streaming at first.
Anyone want to add to that?
Yeah, so I never intended to really be a content creator, I guess. I just made a video and it got a lot of views. So I was like, I'll keep making videos. And then here I am. So yeah, that's what just ended up happening.
I mean, that's how it works. I mean, your videos have been hits, so
I mean that I guess that happened to me too, except my video only got 200 views. It was but it was a lot more than I thought, right? So I made my first video for this game December 1st. So we're a little over 4 months, 3 months, whatever that time duration is. But I'm filling in the blank looking backward because at the time I had no idea why I made it. Definitely wasn't a plan or didn't really even appeal to me that much. But looking back now, I think I realized I was getting more and more invested in this game and spending more and more. And I'm like, well, if I'm making YouTube videos for it and then maybe making some money from making YouTube videos for it, I could justify it to myself, my girlfriend. And it's actually worked out really well because I'm like, hey, listen, I'm going to stream today. And like, look at all this, like, not all this money. It's really not that much, but look at this money that I've made so far. It seems to be going over pretty well. So if anything, it's probably realizing if I wanted to be able to play a lot more, I could start preemptively setting some things up. So that's probably the main reason. It's actually the girlfriend situation.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely justifies the amount of time and money and investment in general into Rise of Kingdoms for sure. How about you, Taki? How did you start content creation on your end? And I guess like if you want to talk about it, like you could talk about the Spanish scene in Rise of Kingdoms, because like I feel like there's like such an English bubble when it comes to understanding what's going on. So
Yeah, for me it was a bit different. The reason to start paid videos. I wanted to start a long time ago, but I'm too shy for that. So I never start, and Farmer started to before me due to I was saying to Farmer I want to start, but I don't know how to start. And also, I was seeing on the most of Spanish videos really negative vision of game that all content creator wanted to quit game on that side, and I was give a positive vision of rock by that because you can still enjoy the game after have some years on the game. So I wanted to give like positive vision for Spanish community. So that is why I started.
That's pretty interesting. So you said that I guess the view of the game in the Spanish community is a bit negative. Is that what you said?
Yeah, and also one of the biggest Spanish content creator did Rise of Kingdom. So there wasn't so many people doing videos by them. But until that I start to make some videos, more people started to do some videos.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's like a pretty that's a pretty admirable reason just to spread positivity in the Spanish community of like, hey, you could still enjoy the game and there's still content creators and people that are playing.
I changed my answer. It's not so I could get the girlfriend off my back. That's her reason's way better than mine.
It's like, I want to spread positivity to the Spanish people.
Can I change my answer to
That's pretty funny. But yeah, so there you go. You guys got some context behind why they created the content. So be sure to subscribe to all 4 of these people. Their links are literally on the stream. So if you will go to the stream, let me do this real quick, just show you guys. I don't know if it works on mobile, but if you go on the stream, you go to the title, you could literally click any of their names, and then it should link to their channels. Oh, maybe not. Does it not work anymore? Oh, all right. I'll individually put their links in the description then. Awkward. Okay, so I guess we could go towards the next topic and kind of talk about the current state of 2268 and the KVK that we're going in. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the floor to all of you and ask, like, what are your initial thoughts before? For context, for anyone watching this in post, this is before we got into the map. We're in the middle of pre-KVK right now. So like, what do you guys think of this KVK so far, and I guess the matchup that we were given?
I'm a little disappointed that like we're all the way on the other end with the strongest camp, of course. Like water camp is all the way on the other side when we're fire camp.
Mhm.
So that's a little disappointing because I don't think we'll be getting many fights because we're against the second weakest camp by power and kills, I think. Daybreak. So, it's unfortunate that we're gonna have to wait so long to get fights, but we'll see how this KVK goes. We just have to play it by ear, and whatever happens, happens. Hopefully, we get fights before Kingsland, but I'm not expecting too much fighting early. So,
There you go.
a little disappointing, but yeah.
Any other thoughts? I guess that's a provocation to Daybreak, saying like, "Yo, come for Zone 5."
This is all
come
random
out.
TP. Which is all random TP there.
I don't know about random TP.
Hey,
I don't know.
You guys are random TP.
I don't know if I got that conus in me. You know what I'm saying? But I guess we could go ahead and bring up the map just in case people haven't seen the map real quick. Let me pull it up.
So I could go next. So first, I'm a newcomer to 68, and honestly, I'm just a peon in 68, right? I hang out on Discord a lot, but I have nothing to do with leadership. I don't even try to. So
yeah, you're worrying me with a disclaimer.
This is just my personal opinion.
Okay.
Now, having said that, I do have very strong opinions about kingdom building, like certain stuff, right? It's fine. Like it's just I just think about this kind of stuff. So out of all the kingdoms in our KVK, I really like the way 1900 went about how they built their kingdom. I just think like that model, and then you expand that out, you get 1093, right? But so that camp, water camp on the bottom right, 1900, and then with 1824, they're very, very strong. If we fought them 1v1, I think it's probably 50-50. I'm not even trying to be humble. I'm not a humble person. So I think this KVK, once the fighting starts, is going to be really fun. Now, I haven't had a fight since the beginning of January. So personally, I'm like, oh my God, we have to wait until May, like 8th or whenever, when past 7, like semi opens or whatever, unless Daybreak decides to fight us towards the end of April. Right. So at first, when I first saw it, I'm like, oh man, I wish we were just playing like 1093, 2429, one of those. But once you start looking at the kingdoms here, there's some good solid kingdoms, and then when you pair two of them together, they're actually really formidable. So it's just more waiting, but once the fighting starts, I think it'll actually be really fun. See, nothing bad, Ploto.
Wow, there you go. I don't know why you had to give such a. I don't know why you had to give such a big disclaimer. Like you're about to say something controversial again. Like you're gonna say like I hate 2605 coming to 2268 or something.
No, I didn't say that. If you clip it, no. But it's well, the reason why I'm saying that is because this is not like an. I think the leadership here is great. Like I really do, like what they do, right? Like I have my personal opinions. It doesn't mean I think they're necessarily wrong. I just have what I prefer, right? And you can actually reach the same goal going a bunch of different ways. So I'm prefacing that to say it's not like me complaining about leadership or we should do this or that. I'm just saying like I just think a lot about these things. So if I was ever in charge, which I won't be because I don't want to, I would actually go about it kind of like the way 1900 went about it. That's just my personal preference.
So what did 1900 do? Like I'm not too familiar with 1900.
Okay, so if you open up their main alliance, right, they have 110 fighting accounts, and then their rank 1 is just a bunch of farms. So they don't even have a full alliance. If you look at their power, right, I think in this KVK matchup, they were considered a B seed according to Lilith. Right, so they're B seed with about 600 billion KP. Now, the way they build their kingdom, right, you make that a little bit bigger, right? You could get something like 1188. You make that even bigger, you get something like 1093. They're essentially playing Moneyball with how you build a kingdom. Okay, so the way I like to think about it on the field, and really Rally Garrison, all that stuff, every single player has like a assigned almost like value that they're contributing to the fighting power, right? Some are way above, some are lower. Kingdoms like 1188, 1900, even 1093, they have, I think they're like the way they're managing the power and everything, every single one of their players are going to get very high EV, short for expected value. So they did a really good job of matching up in a way where they're always going to get another strong ally, and their camp is going to be really strong. So they'll actually have massive advantages in KVK, and we're actually Ploto, you're actually the third biggest content creator in this KVK. I don't know if you know Migbo in 1900. He's a Spanish content creator. He has
He's
like
an R4.
He has almost 200,000 subscribers.
I make both.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it's crazy. So like Chisco's number one, right? Then Migbo is actually two, and I really like that kingdom a lot. Like the more I look at them, I think they're very underrated, right? But a kingdom like that, they have 6 stars, and they have a 6 stars for a reason, because they set everything up where when they get into KVK, they'll actually have a massive advantage, and they can take advantage of that. So I like it a lot.
All right, so we got a matchup to look forward to then for sure with this water camp in Kingsland. There you go. Any other thoughts on this current KVK? Like, what were the first reactions or whatnot?
For me, like, I just hope water camp is not like similar to when 1188 was in the same camp as 1525, because I thought that was one of the most OP camp. So I'm just kind of hoping it's not the same situation with 1824 and 1900.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because there's, I think they're actually very strong together.
Yeah, we definitely have to bring our A game this KVK for sure. Like, I think being in a KVK like this, where people are like there's an opinion where people are saying that, oh, this is like, we saw the comments in the first, like, when we got matchmaking, is like, oh wow, 2268 free star, but I think this is far from free. I think this is gonna be really contested, and us being a new kingdom, and then us being drained with either your new migrants, and they also came from, like the 2605 group came from a tough KVK on their end, and then we came from 2429 and 1960 back to back. It's not going to be easy by any means. So
no, wait, chat says 0 fight to KL. It's not 0 fighting to KL. I mean, the zone before KL, that's like, I think that's like the first big fight for everybody.
Yeah, this zone 7, there's definitely going to be a fight for sure, in both sides. So that'll definitely be something to keep up for. And the thing is, like, if we look at the matchup, like, what else would the matchup be? Like, what other allies would there be? I think this map, in particular, with how the passes are laid out, kind of like it kind of emphasizes this top versus bottom ally situation. The other ones would be like pretty messy in terms of zones. So
I guess, yeah, I don't know, like, because this map, there's only one zone for pass 4 each camp have access to, right? So I guess there's like a particular way the allies have to work, right? Because you can't go in both directions.
Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting how these middle camps have access to both zone 7s. So, like, it would be cool if we were able to go to this zone 7 and then this zone 7 as well, but unfortunately I think we could only stay in this one, if I know the map correctly, until Kingsland opens, which is when past 7s become unblocked.
If we win that zone, don't we like lock Daybreak out of this KVK also?
If we win this zone,
it'll be really hard to win this zone completely, though. Like, I feel like in the time.
Yeah,
I know, but like maybe if we like say block off the zone in front of their pass, I mean, maybe we can lock them out of Kingsland Daybreak. I mean,
they would be able to go to Kingsland if they win the right zone. Let's assume they win the right zone, and pass 8's open. They could take this pass 8.
Oh yeah, pass 8,
and then wait till pass 7's open, because pass 7's open the same time as Kingsland. So then they'd be able to take this pass 7, and then they'd be able to flag over. It'll be like delayed, but they'd still be able to go to Kingsland, and be the same situation for win camp if they end up losing this zone 7 as well. So I think this is going to be a Kingsland KVK. Most people say Storms of Stratagems ends before Kingsland, but with the current matchup, with the two strongest camps in each side being opposite of each other, I think this means that there's going to be this zone 7 fight. And this zone 7 fight is going to last for a while, by the way, because it's going to be beginning of May, and Kingsland opens May, last week of May. So there's a good week and a half of this zone 7 fight to clear the zone. So Bro's not locking Daybreak. They got activity. Yeah, I mean, we saw 3125's Marauder. By the way, this is a wrong kingdom. It's 2250. We saw 3125's activity during pre-KVK, and it was definitely pretty impressive. So
yeah, you guys are doing pretty good in Marauders Daybreak for sure.
They're super active, super active.
Panther's saying we're losing pre-KVK, we're drained for real. Yeah, I mean, you could see it in the count, the videos that I've been making for War Daddy Chatsky, Fluffy Pony, Peacemaker. Their speed ups are where my speed ups usually are, which is not normal for whales of their size. They're used to having 10 years, 20 years of speed ups in the back, but now they're down to 3-digit universals, which is a lot, but it's not unlimited. So but yeah, is there anything else you guys want to bring up with this current KVK or any other topics before we get
I'm just looking for a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
I just like fighting.
Yeah, for sure. And I think we will have this good fight in this zone 7 with Daybreak and Greenwood.
Chat says I'm scary. Why am I scary? What did I do?
That's funny. Oh, is Bus Driver saying nice, looking forward to some zone 5 fighting? Ooh.
I mean, it would be fun if
Sneaky.
there's zone 5 fighting.
Oh, sneaky.
Sneaky in the chat is actually in 3125. So
Oh.
he's saying that we won't lock them because they have the activity.
Hey, Sneaky, confirm if you guys are coming out of Zone 5. Type in
Please.
chat if you're confirming that.
Yo.
I mean, they're definitely
Panther.
definitely real hyped on this KVK. I like it.
Honor goals. Do it. 50k zone 1.
Minimum 50k minimum.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I think it's gonna be more 20 or something, but
I mean, I'm just looking forward to Barb Chain.
yeah. Wait. By the way, I'm hitting top 20 this KVK, so any help with giving me barbarians if you see me, just hey.
No, okay, so
let's
we see
go
Ploto
around.
Barb Chain, go steal his chains, right? Basically what you're saying.
Nah, not like that. 50k or get rocked. There you go. Panther said. Cause our kingdom's definitely been
every 50k Panther would drop a gold chest. There we go.
every 50k per person. Every person I guess 50k.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do that. I think that sounds good. That's good motivation, I think, for everybody.
All right. Can I say something unhinged?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so Sneaky's but lock Daybreak is crazy though. We've been in off season for 3 months preparing. We are active. You're in KVK 5. You just left your continent, and this is the first time playing outside the bubble. So it's very different. I'll just put it that way. I'm saying overall, I think the matchup for the KVK is gonna be really good. But for Daybreak, you're probably gonna get locked. I'll put it that way.
Wait, for zone 5, is that what we're talking about? The first zone?
Zone 5, obviously, but it's 1v1, right? But definitely come out, get some experience with
I will say though, they have a lot of migrants
outside your
in
continent.
3125. I feel like it's half migrants, half natives.
Yeah, but like if you look at just their KP, right? Like combined between two kingdoms, they're like a third of ours, right? And we fight in zone 5. So I don't know. We'll see. I guess it's being disrespectful, but that's just again. I'm not a modest person. You know,
Yeah,
I think I'm realistic.
Bus will say what's on his chest. So
Just wants a fight. Like he's just like itching for a fight
yeah.
for
Like,
so
but-
long. Like I think he's
Yeah.
purposely doing it to get a fight from them.
Yeah. But
I think that's what
Sneaky,
he's
like-
doing. I think that's what he's doing.
No, that's not even what it is. But like Sneaky, like I appreciate the enthusiasm, right? Like if you guys just were like, oh no, like they're too strong, like that would actually kind of suck. I want you to think your activity can overcome the difference in just time in the game, and then come hang out in zone 5 and fight for a bit. It'll be fun.
there you go. There you go. We'll maybe we'll get a zone 5 fight. I'll definitely be preparing as if such. But yeah, I don't think it's underestimating. It's more so just like I think the good thing about this KVK and that we're seeing from chat is that people are passionate about it. Like usually, we've been in a KVK where it's like we're the only, or you know, we were in Imperium KD in this Nile KVK, and everyone just dodged us the whole KVK and didn't want to fight the whole KVK. I think that's not going to be the experience that we have here. I think that everyone on the opponent's side is definitely super motivated and super ready to throw it down. So that's going to be super exciting to play with and against. Yeah, a lot of 3125 are from 30 are like young just hitting T5, so
Yeah, I guess if they're young accounts, like they'll probably be lacking the equipment overall, I guess. They're much younger.
yeah, but it'll be fun. I think this KVK, and I hope it doesn't become a toxic KVK. Like we've had so many toxic KVKs in the past. I hope it's just like, you know, a bunch of people competitive like trash talk is completely fine, but like, you know, at the end of the day, we're all just homies playing the same game. But I think it's going to be a pretty exciting KVK to play and watch. So, yeah. Do you guys have any thoughts? Any other thoughts in this KVK or any other thoughts in general? I know, Buzz, you want to bring up some extra topics with when we were talking in the chat.
Oh, extra topics.
Mhm.
Yeah. So there's only so many free to plays that are pretty well known, right? I think we got Socks and Taki, right? Another one is 12. I'd like to actually hear about this quote unquote rivalry between Socks and 12, if there is one.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I
yeah,
can
clip
speak
it.
Yeah.
Clipping starts now.
Clipping starts now. So I heard 12 is trying to catch my record. My record is 134 mil kills and a 1 KVK, right? I think he's currently sitting at 50 mil as his highest. So good luck to him. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh wow!
Damn. Short.
Damn, that is shots
Short-
fired right
short
there.
and sweet.
I wasn't expecting that. Damn.
Short. Good luck to him. That's like.
For the record, I'll say this, right? Obviously, I'm on Team Socks, but I like 12 a lot. I think for a content creator, like he's very, very sharp and quick, and I really appreciate that. So it's definitely not a. Yeah, I personally like 12, but I'm on Team Socks.
I mean, I see two different styles of playing too, right? Between Socks and 12. I think that's also a good point to bring up. I feel like because Socks, like, I mean,
wait, Farmer, you're gonna get clipped now. What's the two different styles? What's
Yeah. Shots fired part 2.
Describe the two.
well, Socks doesn't barb chain, and then 12 barb chains, right? So if I feel like,
Sauce, you don't barb chain at all as a FTP.
I hard chain, but I don't barb chain.
yeah, see,
Damn, wait, how do you get your speed up? What?
see, that's what I mean.
How do you?
They're just there.
How are you
Socks as free play does not barb chain.
FTP that
See?
doesn't
No,
barb
okay.
chain? What?
No.
Alright.
It's too time consuming, and I don't feel like I'm getting enough out of it. I just gem gather, and I feel like barb chaining is too tedious. It takes up too much of my time. Gem gathering for me is more relaxed. I can just send out my gatherers, come back 30 minutes, send out again. But barb chaining, I have to sit there, make sure I'm moving my mouse around and going to another barb. I just feel like that's too tedious and a waste of my time personally. So
Damn. But gem
Fox
gathering.
is changing the F2P meta. Every F2P feels like they have to barb chain, but
Right? Because even Taki bought
yeah.
barb chain.
I'm a mid spinner
Yeah,
and I
she
barb
barb-
chain.
Yeah, really.
Taki
Right?
barb chains in Home Kingdom.
Oh no, but wait, that's
Yeah,
crazy
home-
though. That's crazy. Barb chaining in a home KD is pretty insane, but
Yeah,
but
that's too much. It's too much.
yeah. Oh my goodness.
I mean, yeah, I gem gather
Yeah.
so much 12-inch thought my gems were photoshopped, so that's the thing.
Yeah, I guess it just proves that there's a lot of different ways to go F2P and still be successful.
I'm
Like-
gem broke. I've 800 gems now.
Wait. So Socks, what do you do with your AP? Like what's what do you do? Just forts?
No, I just 5-man barb, and then when my IP's empty, I just go gather gems. That's all.
You 5-man barb?
Of course.
Oh
I need
my-
those 5 marches for gem gathering after, so.
Holy fuck. Yo, this guy
I'm-
5-man bar. I can't believe it. My ears, they hurt.
Nah. I just spend my AP and then it's on. I don't do forts because I like doing barbs because they give materials. So I need materials, but I don't need like the stuff I get from forts. So that's the only reason I do barbs over forts.
There you go. Well, and then 2.5 billion without barb chain is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. That's a Socks way of F2P. Is there any other topics before we get into these the spicy games, I guess?
I
Spicy.
think this would be cool to talk about. So I think I might see some comments here or there about like how do you have this many people streaming and making videos without stepping on each other's toes?
Oh.
So I could just say for me personally, one, first, everyone's a genius at something. You just have to find it, right? And then when you find it, everything actually becomes a lot easier. And when you're making YouTube videos, if you look at all the people in our kingdom, we all have our niche that we appeal to different things, right? So if you kind of stick with what you're just naturally good at and enjoy making, it's actually really hard to almost like encroach on someone else. You know, there is a world where there's too much saturation, right? If you have like 10 Wit Gamings, they're all doing the same thing. We're going to eventually default to like the top 2 or 3, right? But there's just not enough content creators now where I think that's happening. And then when it comes to streaming, right? I don't know, maybe this is like a spoken, unspoken rule. I try to actually avoid streaming if someone else in the KD is streaming. Now, I don't care if I'm streaming and someone else streams. It's more like a courtesy thing. But so for example, sometimes Ploto will schedule something beforehand, right? And I'm not going to stream during that time. And it's if anything, I feel like it's really enhanced it where we're almost like playing off each other. I think I would have a lot less fun if I was doing this in another kingdom, like doing YouTube, making videos, streaming. It's actually a lot more fun. I think it probably even helps the growth as opposed to hurt it that there's this many. You know, I don't know what you guys' thoughts are on that.
Yeah. Well, for me, I just stream whenever I want to. I guess I'm not courteous, but I think like what you were talking about is just like there's kind of a community. Like now we have so many content creators. It's kind of like a community of content creators. It's just like, yo, do you want to collab for this or do you want to do that? And there's kind of like a mutual understanding of like, oh, you know, like we could do stuff, or you know, like Only Farmer is just streaming and then, or like you're just streaming and then we're like just in voice casually, you know, like it's been there's like a lot of positives
Yeah, like
to
we
it.
guys suddenly hop on.
Yeah,
It's actually a lot of fun.
yeah, it's just like we could just hop on whenever. Like it's kind of like that mindset. And as you said, everyone has a different niche, and you know, Socks and Taki are both F2P, but you know, Taki barb chains and Socks apparently 5 March barbs, so there's like differences even with the F2Ps, and Bus, you do a lot more of the analytical answering the question stuff. Only Farmer, you do a lot of the KVK watching, living vicariously rich through GG streams, like a lot of the the fun stuff. And then I'm just doing just farmer fighters and Ploto Pod. So there's definitely different niches, and Chisco is like literally the face of Rise of Kingdoms. So there's like everyone's doing their own thing, as you said. Anyone else want to build off that, or?
Well, I think that's my favorite part about it, right? Because like I feel like for me, like I actually really enjoy even watching other KVKs, because sometimes I find if I'm streaming my own KVK and then playing at the same time, sometimes it's actually kind of stressful. So like I actually really like watching other KVKs.
There you go. A lot of communities can make a better community. Yeah, I think there's definitely been like a lot of growth, and I think like this hopefully like my goal for this pod is, one, you get to kind of know all five of us, and two, that this will create more opportunities for everyone in 2268, like all the content creators, to collab and just reach out and be like, hey, like I'm doing Marauders and I'm bored, like just come through. Like that kind of stuff. So I think there's going to be a lot of collab content to come in the future. At least for me, if I get off my ass and actually start creating games and stuff, then we could actually start doing just game nights and stuff. So that'll be pretty fun. Probably after KVK, because we're gonna be in the trenches, and I'm personally gonna be barb chaining. Socks isn't apparently, but I'm
barb chaining. I'm barb chaining for sure. Like I need to eat up some materials.
Can I tell you what I did last KVK? To get 50k honor, I 5 marched barbs for like a day straight. that I just called it.
That's crazy. How do you get the AP to do that though? Like let's.
I always have I don't know where you guys spend your AP. I always have like 800, 900k. So
what? How do you have
I use like 100 to 200k every Marauders. It just piles up when you do forts in off season. Yeah. I don't have a problem really getting it, so I don't know. There's no secret to it, I promise. There's no secret.
This guy's hacking the system.
Yeah, right. Down to like 400 something K. Damn.
Alrighty. Anyone else have anything to bring up before we get to these games that I've set up?
I think I'm good.
Alrighty. Is everyone else good? I have to bring it up, actually. I completely forgot to
game
get
time.
It
yeah, man. Time for the game. This one's actually fun. We'll see.
All right. You don't even know what the game is. This guy's calling it fun. That's crazy, dude.
Don't jinx it.
I like the trust.
Watch like a drawing game. You're like, want to draw something.
We're even playing Drawful right now. But okay, so this is the game time, and if you guys have watched the previous episodes of the podcasts, I kind of like make up these games and have the guests play through it. And this one's actually a game that was suggested by a viewer, based off the last type of thing that we did like this, and it is going to be blind ranking. Oops, wrong one. Wait, I forgot. Wait. Wrong one. Wait. I have Panther and Pro switches on there. Wait. Alright, someone stall for me.
Let's read the chat. This is Bus is hacking.
No. I don't know this ranking. I don't know this ranking one. I was thinking something else.
No, we have two games. You're thinking about the second one.
Any idea or leaks about the new commanders? Ahara made a video maybe like a week or two ago predicting sometime like early mid-May for the Cav commander. But as far as leaks, I don't think it's a good idea for content creators to make videos about it, even if there was one, because that could actually get you demonetized. And we really I
don't think we're allowed to. I think.
Yeah, I think for a while, 1093 had some kind of end where they were leaking stuff beforehand. But if you look at the last couple of Commander releases, it's coming straight from Lilith and not 1093. So we'll find out when everyone else finds out.
There you go. All right, wait, it's almost done. And then I go here, I go to Ploto Pod, I go to here, I go to here. All right, there. Boom. Everyone's there. Okay, so we are going to be doing a quote-unquote blind ranking. The last blind ranking we did was I kind of just gave random KDs, and then I gave Imperium Kingdoms, and then Resin Cortex kind of had to number them from 1 to 10 or 1 to 5 without knowing what the next kingdom is. This one's going to be a different type of blind ranking where we have the stats of the kingdoms, and you guys could organize them in any way you want, but you don't know the kingdom number. So you're going to just see the stats. You're going to see their how many stars / how many wins they have. And then you guys as a group, this is going to be the group one, and then we'll have a head-to-head later. You guys as a group will have to kind of, I guess, rank these KDs. You got it?
All right,
Sure.
let's see.
Yep.
Alrighty, so
I have like no idea.
there are 10 kingdoms that are part of this ranking. And so let's go ahead and go through the first two. So we have, this is going to be top 300 power, top 300 KP, and then the win-loss ratio if it's available. So the first one, we have 20.6 billion. We got 536 billion KP, and then 9 wins, 7 losses. We have 15.4 billion. We got 140 billion KP. We have should I send this to you guys so you have like a reference of this?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Yeah, because right now the screen is a KVK map.
Wait, what?
No, I'm on. No, I think Buster, you're behind.
Yeah.
Whoa, never mind,
It's
never mind.
13.3.
Let me press the live button. Oh, okay, here we
Yeah,
go.
click on the live
What's going
button.
on? Okay.
We got 13.3 billion power for Kingdom C. We got 13.3 billion power, 171 billion KP, and 2 KVK wins. For Kingdom D, we have 21.7 billion power, 226 billion KP, and 7 KVK wins. For Kingdom E, we have 12.7 billion power, 110 billion KP, and 1 star. For Kingdom F, we have 15.2 billion power, 624 billion KP, and 6 wins, 2 losses. For Kingdom G, we have 20.4 billion power, 605 billion KP, and 4 KVK stars. For Kingdom H, we have 21.8 billion power, 718 billion KP, and 4 KVK stars. And finally, for Kingdom I and Kingdom J, we have 15.9 billion power, 233 billion KP, 1 star, and 13.9 billion KP, 13.9 billion power, 100 billion KP, 3 wins, and 2 losses. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll just share this on Discord so that you guys could just see. Actually, no, I'll just take a screenshot right now like this.
Yep.
And then send it to you guys.
So many numbers.
It is a lot of numbers, but I just thought, you guys would need as much information as possible to rank these KDs blindly. So
are you gonna end up revealing which kingdoms?
yeah,
these are,
we're gonna reveal the kingdoms after you rank them.
Okay,
So
then why did you choose these kingdoms? Is there like a
no, I just chose like kingdoms that were around the same seed. That you like they wanted kingdoms that were around the same seed, and I thought it'd be pretty interesting. So
okay.
hey, Panther, this was the 10 buccarinos, by the way. GG's for Panther in the chat. What are we thinking? What's your first thoughts? I guess we could start with like how would you guys want to start this? You guys want to start from the top, or you guys want to start from 10, or start from 1?
I think I think it'll actually be easier to start from 10, but whatever you guys want.
Okay,
Let's start with 10 then.
let's start from 10. So what kingdom would you pick as 10th here?
And when you say ranking, is it more like how well you think they can do in a KVK, or?
Yeah, that's just like opinion ranking. Like it's just based off of the
Like,
stats that you see on the screen. Like, if you had to
like
rank
which
these
one's the
KDs,
best?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
which one's the best to worst, basically, right?
yeah.
Okay. So I think for me, it kind of jumps off the screen. I would put D last.
D.
I have the
That's a
same thought
lot.
actually, because they
That's
have
a
like the
lot of
lowest KP for their
that
power.
KP.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, they have 7 wins. They've probably been around, who knows, right? But like, because you could have a good Diplo, like, but how many, like how many stars, like how many are they actually really contributing and carrying? Just that power to that KP is pretty disproportionate.
Mhm.
I guess it's kind of tricky, right? Because it just says 1 star. It doesn't say how many KVKs they play, right? It could also be like a young.
Well, it says they have 7 wins.
Oh wait, 7 wins.
Well, I guess there's no stars because if there was a star,
Oh, yeah,
G and H, it would actually show it. Yeah,
Wait,
I would
so
actually put.
7 wins but no stars. That means they're just bad at
Yeah.
Diplo or what? Or they just don't fight.
Oh, no,
I just
no,
realized
they're
there's
good at Diplo,
there's
yeah.
2 Ds. Oh wait, no. Okay, sorry. I
No,
was reading
yeah.
I. Oops. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Okay.
The I looks like a D to me. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh yeah, it looks like
I
a D
was
to
like-
me too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. Oh, okay.
So like, there's probably kingdoms that are weaker, maybe, but those kingdoms they have a chance to flip it. Like it's low, but they have a chance. Like this kingdom D, I don't know. It will be a lot harder to flip that around.
Are we putting D at number 10 then?
That's just my opinion. I don't know what you guys think.
I'll put D pretty low also, maybe 9 or 10. It looks like they have a lot of dead weight just because the power is so high for that low KP. And it doesn't look that good for that power, in my opinion.
Okay.
So
Okay, so-
definitely on the lower end. Definitely on the lower end.
So I will put
So
them.
do we all agree we put that at 10 then?
Yeah, 10 or 9.
We can't change it, right?
You
Can we
can
change
you
it
can
after,
change
or-
it. You can change it after, but I'll put them at 10 for now then. Okay, we'll put D at 10.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna whatever you already have on the board, I'll make it red, so it'll be easier to see.
How come there's no like wins, loss, or stars at all for B?
So
Is it just
the way that I
on
got
purpose.
this was I just looked at I don't know how to check records or anything. I just looked at the alliance boards of these kingdoms.
it's only if they show it or not.
Yeah.
All right. If this alliance is even showing anything, B would probably be 9th or 10th too, right? Like they're not even showing it. Is it like 0 and 6 or something? Like they just don't want to show it.
I don't know. Do you guys
What
agree?
if
B is sus. That's all. I don't know too much about B.
maybe it's like a trap, maybe it's like a trick.
Yeah.
That whether they're just not showing anything. I mean that like, so for example, like J is just very young, right?
Mm.
It's like a younger kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
18.9.
Yeah,
3 wins, 2 loss.
I would vote for B to be 9th personally.
B, you said?
Yeah, B.
These
I
guys.
mean, we can do it because we can switch it around. So
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Get on
All
the
right.
board and then
B,
see.
B is 9th then.
We got B in 9th. I'm gonna be so excited when you guys see these KDs. I'm waiting for it.
Watch is like the complete opposite of like what we think.
Lotus is
Start,
ranking all the kingdoms in our KVK right now.
Yeah, we'd start. Well, I think I do actually think I recognize one. I think I know who D is, but we'll
Okay.
see.
Don't reach out, by the way. Don't reach out. Don't reach out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna-
Okay.
Don't reach
But,
out.
but because I already looked at every one of these kingdoms in our KVK, so I think I know who D is.
Okay.
Let me close chat. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't look at every one of them like thoroughly. So right now all I just see is like a bunch of numbers. I go, I don't know.
All right. Well, what's next? What's in the 8th spot for you guys?
I mean, I guess
C.
let's go with the KP. Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think C.
You think
C.
C?
I mean, E is also pretty low, but it's between C or E.
They have a star. They just have 2 wins. Yeah, I feel like, because like for example, right, E could literally just be like a rising star kingdom. that is in like
Yeah, it could
KVK
just be a
2 or
young
something.
kingdom. Yeah. So
I guess the same could C, right?
Yeah, you think C? What do you think, Taki?
Too many
I'm not
choices.
sure between C,
Ooh,
E,
we
or
didn't even see J.
Yeah.
Because
I
they
was
at
thinking
they
about that.
because they so they're in
College
KVK
higher.
6.
actually,
With
Jay's a
100
little.
bill.
Yeah, Jay's a little.
Yeah, they're
Mhm.
it's guaranteed. I mean, they're not. I mean, they're still younger, but they're not too young now, and they're at 100 bill, right? I think it's actually probably safer
Yeah, they
to
are
put
high.
J.
You
Yeah, I
think
would put now.
like-
J.
Because like even C could technically be a younger kingdom,
Mhm.
right? Because but we have the because okay, they have 2 wins. So let's just say they have 2 wins. So they're in KVK 3 with 13.3 billion power and 171 bill KP. That's
Well,
pretty good.
that means that they don't have their losses listed. It doesn't mean that.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't mean that
Okay.
they're.
So they could be young, but like just based on those 3 data points, they could be young, but we don't know. But at least for J, you know they're in KVK 6
Mhm.
at 100 bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Right,
J
so
it
I
is
think-
then, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
would you
J.
put J 8th? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And then after that, I don't know. Then now it gets like a little tricky, right?
I got
I
J
don't know
at
why
8.
Plato's so excited to reveal this. I feel like we're getting trolled.
Like I feel like if I was playing this by myself, I'll just throw some random letters. I'll be like this, that. Okay, there you go. There you go.
You try to spell out a word with the letters and then call it.
Oh, true. Like that's how I'll be like
Yeah,
B,
yeah.
E, D, and then like I don't know.
Yeah. So now I guess the next one we're debating between C, E, and D. Which one has the potential to be worse? Well, I guess it's actually C and E, right?
Yeah, I think it goes to E then, right? Lower KP for relatively the similar power.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like E has. I'm telling. I think.
They could be younger kingdoms, like
I
you're
feel
saying,
like E is. I feel like E is younger. I feel like we're getting trolled with this, but I guess
maybe.
What about D?
These
D we
are.
already picked.
Already did
D
D.
that was
is,
a-
Oh,
that's
sorry,
first
it's
one.
I.
D's 10th.
I keep
Yeah.
thinking it's I. Oops. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I, yeah.
Wait, let's look at I. Let's look at I.
I have so many powers.
15.9.
I swear that looks like a D to me.
Here, wait, I'll put a
Those
space. I'll put a
three-
space.
Yeah. See, this is just really hard without knowing the age
Mhm.
based on those stats.
That's true. Maybe next time I'll put the Kingdom
So-
Ages.
No, but then I think that will make it too easy.
Okay.
I say I just because there's nothing we haven't done anything on the left side yet.
I think it's more likely that C and E are younger.
Okay.
You know,
Because lower
so-
power? Maybe, yeah. But
So,
Yeah, whereas like I,
is this consensus?
I'll vote. I don't know. I'll vote I with Farmer. I don't know what
Okay.
Sox thinks.
Yeah.
mm,
I'm just
I
saying
don't- I
because
really
we
don't-
don't have anything on the left side yet. So
Just
Like it's way harder.
That's
I
like,
could see what Bus is saying, but it also could be just I as a
Yeah,
dead
yeah.
kingdom or something. So
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, we just don't know. Listen,
that's
we
like
vote this, and then we get a.
that's
we
like
get a white
farmers
PC.
saying that I want a white PC because I don't care what PC. I
Stats.
don't care about the stats or
stats are
anything. I just
secondary.
want a white
Yeah.
PC.
it's like playing the hammer event, right? Like I'm just like
Yeah.
picking this left or right, this or that. Like this is kind of like how I'm thinking about this right now.
Okay. All right. Well, what's
Okay.
next?
I guess the next is would you prefer 1 star and lower KP, or a little higher KP and 2 wins but no stars? Because if they had a star, they would actually advertise it.
That depends so much on where you get the fight and how kingdoms decide who get the star.
Mm-hmm.
For me,
Yeah.
has less value have 1 star because you don't know how to get the star.
So you think the star is more valuable, Taki?
For me, it's less value.
I mean,
It's
alright, I
less
guess,
or
I love losing, so I don't care about stars.
Yeah, yeah.
So which one would you pick next, Taki? C or E?
We know that she have played 2 great games, and they have like double kill points than E. So I don't know. Maybe C now is better, and I will put E for the next low.
E for the next one. All right.
Okay, E it is then.
All right.
All right. Yeah, let's do E.
The power is so similar than.
Yeah, because even all right, let's just say they are a young kingdom. They're in KBK 2. They have 1 star. I mean, they're still just not where the other kingdoms are, right? Because they're just too young.
There you go. It's like
Should we just put C after E then?
Yeah. C, I think C's next, right?
All right.
And also, if you are really young, it's more difficult to get
Yeah.
more power.
It's like farmer
We
fighting
should-
for kingdoms. It's like farmer fight.
Yeah, exactly.
But with only like
Hey, you
a
just
little bit of
stumbled upon a
information.
new. You just stumbled upon a new stream idea.
There you go.
We're just
Farmer Fighter Kingdom.
But you have to be
blaming
king.
kingdoms anonymously.
Oh
So
my
people
goodness.
submit their kingdoms, and then you give your ranking.
All
Kingdom
right.
versus Kingdom.
I feel like
There
I
we
feel,
go.
I feel like if I make that a series, we're gonna get hella hate. We're gonna be.
Well, whatever. Like, what's 95% hate to 100%? What's the difference?
True. All right. So, what are we
Okay.
thinking? What
So
are we?
out of
What's
these
next?
4, which one are you guys most impressed by out of these 4?
Definitely F, because the
Definitely
low
F, right?
yeah, low KP, low power, high KP. So
Yeah, 6 wins, 2 losses. Is F freaking 1900? That might be 1900.
Whoa, okay.
That's really close. That's really close to what 1900 was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if we think F is the most impressive, should we just put that at rank 1?
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
think
What power?
1824, 1770. No, okay. So I think these 4, 1166, 1770, 1824, 1900 are these 4.
Do you think the 1824 is H?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so.
Yes. I think 1824 is
It
H.
is national people.
wait, which one did you say is
Yeah,
1166?
Yeah, 1824 is H because they have 4 stars. And
Hmm.
then 1900 has 6 stars.
1900 to 6.
Yeah.
And
Oh, it could be- it could be in the
1166
6
is A,
wins
right?
I think 1166 is A, and then 1770 is G.
All right, we gotta put 1166 first then, because we played with them last game.
Well, we're just blind ranking. We're blind ranking.
That's true.
Oh,
true,
sorry,
true.
blind.
This is
I forgot
blind. This is
about that.
blind. You guys don't know.
Yeah. So I think, so because I think D is the other Imperium in our kingdom in Earth Camp. This is okay. I'll just say this. This is me personally. I told you I really like 1900. Now, if they were fighting 1824 1v1, I think 1824 would win. So I think H would be F. So it just depends on how you guys want to rank those
Oh,
two, I
okay.
guess.
So it's between F and H for rank 1.
For me personally, I think if you're just talking about pure fighting strength, I think I would probably take 1770 over 1900, right? If you're just 1v1, but when it's in the context of okay, you can actually get a better campmate and like matchmaking, all that stuff. I really like the way 1900's built.
Wait, but what if we
So-
just base on purely on these numbers? Say we don't know like what kingdom they are.
Well, that's what I'm saying though, like, because even the way they're building the kingdom, right? Like you're talking about in the context of winning KBK, like having like really like good efficiency, versus like if you just put them on the map against each other. I think the order would be like HGF, right? Like HGF and then A. So like 1824, 1770, 1900, and then 1166. If I was just gonna rank, I think their ability to fight on the field. But is that how we want to rank it? I don't know.
What if the spin is like? What if like it's a different kingdom and it's not like?
I looked at these guys. I want to say I'm like close
90?
to 80%.
Oh,
80%. You know, I could be wrong. He might have like trolled me and found kingdoms that are close.
Yeah, that's what
But,
I'm
like,
thinking.
But F and H, you know, one has 6 wins. 1900 has 6 stars. H has 1824 has 4 stars, and you know, H has 4 stars. And he's all giggling and shit.
Nah,
you know how
I
Ploto.
think
Ah.
Ploto can't wait for the review. I think Ploto's just can't wait for the review.
I'm just patiently
Yeah.
waiting.
Hey, so far we've only dissed our own allies, I think.
Oh no.
Oh, damn.
Oh wait, so then that means 3125's on here. I already picked them, but so I don't know. What do you guys think? If you were okay, let's just pretend these are the four kingdoms: 1166, 1770, 1824, 1900. How would you rank them?
I would personally put F at number 1 just because it looks like they have high quality of players, like low power, high KP.
Okay.
I would definitely put F at the top just because I
And
think
then-
they would
okay.
probably. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, and then H2.
Like
Yeah.
F would be 1 and then H would be 2.
Yeah.
That's how I would rank it. That's how I would rank it based on just like my personal preference. But if you're just talking about which one's stronger straight up, I mean I think H would beat F, but
Okay, so
that wasn't
we
the,
should
that
say
wasn't
F
the-
is 1 then, right?
that wasn't the stipulation, right? We could rank it however we
No.
want.
You could rank it
Yeah.
however you want. It's just blind ranking.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I would just randomly throw
Okay.
like letters, basically.
Okay, F1, H2.
Okay.
And then 1770 versus 1166.
I think
would-
1770 wins.
I mean, no disrespect to our ally, right? And we like them a lot. They're really good. But 1770 is really solid. So then G is third and A is fourth.
Oops.
I'll go with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
I mean, when the power is the same, you just got to respect the KP, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. It is time for the grand reveal then.
Oh.
We
Oh no.
we have F at 1, H at 2, G at 3, A at 4, C at 5,
Alright, I'm
E
gonna open
at
chat.
6.
Wait, can we open chat?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the chat.
I
again
at
now.
7, J at 8, B at 9, and D at 10. And you guys seem to have gotten it halfway through the stream that these are indeed the our KVK allies and opponents that we have this KVK. So let's see how you rank them.
Uh-oh.
So
We ranked our Earth ally last.
A is
Our
1166.
yeah.
B is 3125.
Yeah.
C is 2836. D is 1756. E is 1597. F is 1900. G is 1700. H is 1824. And finally, I is 2250. And J is 2070. So, wait, let me take a screenshot of this real quick.
Wait, so
I'll never
how
forget
do we-
I.
How did we? I forgot.
So
Okay, yeah. Can you go-
let me just transpose this real quick. So F is 1900.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't rank him 1. Okay. My favorite kingdom in
H
the
is
KVK,
1824.
Okay.
G is 1700 or 1770. We got A at 1166, our allies, our pals. We have C is 2836. We have E, which is 1597. Whoops. And then we have I, which is 2250. Damn, y'all. What? J, which is 2070. We have B, which is 3125. Let me go ahead and make these guys a bit bigger. And then finally, we have D, which is 1756. So this is your blind ranking that you guys had.
Well, have it be known, right? The top 3 in this ranking is our opponents.
Yeah, Ploto, after our allies see this, they're going to turn into 2v4. So
I love it. Hey, we
Tentative bet on behalf of 2068, we disown these streamers. Bro.
See that's what's good. Randomly just throw letters around.
Yeah.
So we just take no responsibility for we just did it by accident.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Jesus.
We got 11. 2268 is at 11. I mean, I thought you guys would know 2268 stats too much, and then there's 11 kingdoms. There's 11 kingdoms, and then I felt like making it top 10 would make it less obvious that it was a KVK. But that's pretty fun. So, yeah, these three are. We could go ahead and organize it by opponents,
1, 2,
allies, opponents. I think 1597's. I actually don't know the map that well. Is our allies,
1997.
and then opponents,
Their win.
ally, opponent. So there you go. That's where you guys ranked it. So it looks like it's pretty stacked.
Yeah.
All right.
And to our allies, I'm sorry. I'm just a nobody in the kingdom. I'm just literally a field grunt. This is not reflective view of the KD.
Oh, I mean, it was a blind ranking. So, what do you guys think of the list? Is there anything you would change knowing the kingdom number is now?
No, that looks about right to me.
I gave you the chance to save it. This guy's like, nah, we're keeping it.
Plus is I would put our allies a little higher. Plus I don't want to lose this KVK.
Put all the green names to the top 5, basically.
Yeah, there we go. About right to me. If you're if you feel disrespected, then step up and prove us wrong.
But there are allies. Carry us as KVK. That's what he's saying. True.
It's okay. I'll be the villain. I'll be the villain.
All right. Let's. Are you guys ready for the next game?
Yeah, let's do it.
And this is the one that I kind of preempted for you guys. So we are going to be having a thumbnail making competition, and one of the biggest things about being a Rise of Kingdoms YouTuber is your thumbnail. You might have a banger video, but then if you have like a trash thumbnail, it's not gonna get as much views if you had a good thumbnail. So today we are going to be making a thumbnail with stakes. There is going to be a prompt. There is going to be a title, and each of these people have 15 minutes to make their best thumbnail, and whoever wins gets 5 gifted subs or $25 if they don't have subs. Which means you guys should subscribe to their channels, because they gotta. Well, I think Socks is the only one without 1K, so get Socks up there to 1K so you get some subs. But here is the thumbnail prompt. Create a thumbnail for the title, My Biggest Blunder in Rise of Kingdoms. My biggest blunder in Rise of Kingdoms. You guys got it?
Wait, what's blunder mean?
Like a mistake.
Okay. Taki, you understand it?
I think so.
Okay. I'm gonna start.
Taki makes a plunder video instead of a blunder video.
Okay.
I'm gonna start the timer, alright? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! I think the timer should be showing. There you go. So that's the timer. Let me go play some background music while we're at it. And then if you guys can, let's share your screen so that we could kind of view your thumbnail making process.
But then we can't look at each other.
You can't look at each other, of course. You can't look at each other.
Okay, hang on, let me go.
I already have a direction I'm going with this.
Okay, let's see. And I think Socks had like a disclaimer that he doesn't even make his own thumbnails, so
Yeah, I got a slave.
Chat GTP.
No, I got someone to make it. Let me see.
I think it's this screen.
Wait, what's the what is it again? The biggest blunder you made?
Yeah, biggest blunder in Rise of Kingdoms.
All
the YouTubes should be in the description of the video. So of the stream rather.
Biggest mistake.
Let me just make sure.
Description of the. You mean you wanted to be in the thumbnail or not in the thumbnail?
No. I'm someone was asking where Socks' channel is. All your channels are linked in the description. All right. Let me go ahead and we got 4 people sharing their screens. Let me go ahead and set this up real quick.
All right. I don't want to see what they're doing. Let's see.
Let me.
I just have a blank canvas right now.
Yeah, same.
All right, let's
I wish this could be a GIF. It would be so much better.
Biggest mistake. Let me think.
whoops. Let me go ahead and move the timer so it's like
So much pressure.
in the top right.
sorry.
Okay, well, let's start off with bus driver and see what he's making. You see Nick, you see
Young.
Nick Young turning around. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Do we put our? I'm sorry, I missed it. Do we put our? Do we put it in the thumbnail, or is it just gonna go in the video description?
What do you mean?
Like the. So like if I have this as a thumbnail, right? Like
Yeah.
do we actually need to put a copy on this, or is it just? You know what I mean?
No, you could just. So wait, what do you? You could literally just copy this and then edit it as part of your thumbnail. You know what I mean? Like put your
But
face
I'm saying,
in.
like, do we need to put words on this?
No.
or-
You don't have to. You can if you want to, but you don't have to put the. It's just if you were to make that title or like a video title, like what would you make the thumbnail? You could add whatever you want. You could add text. You could add arrows. You could just
Perfect.
not add anything.
It's too easy.
All right, there you go. Let's see what Farmer's up to. Sheesh.
I'm
look at-
mad. I'm mad at something.
We got Farmer angry. And wait, what is that background? What is that? A horse?
Yeah. It's just I just made it in ChatGPT.
Oh, that's
Just
kind
like
of
a art
cool.
style in Rise of Kingdom,
Wow,
like a calf player.
I feel like I need a ChatGPT premium now.
Or not ChatGPT. It was a Midjourney.
Hey, how much time do we have left?
We have 11 minutes left.
Oh shit. We every year we build a gingerbread house together, like me and a friend group.
Mhm.
And it's like couples where single people, they just get grouped up together, right? And it's like you have 20 minutes. And it's a shit show because then people start arguing and stuff, especially the couples. Because there's just not enough time and everyone's rushing. I think it's gonna be like a scramble like the last like 3 minutes or something.
Bus Blunder is simping for some girl in a KD and making it a short. Oh my goodness, Panther, you trolling, brother.
I get dumped by my girlfriend.
I see it's Jover from Mr. Socks here.
Oh yeah. I was trying to figure out. I don't usually make thumbnails, so I'm trying to put it all together.
No, that's okay. Memes are funny too.
It's weird.
And then Taki's stream ended, so we're in the dark for Taki's.
Oh,
There you go. No, I see it. Oh wow, she got like a whole layout and like it has her logo and her name on the bottom left. So with the F2P in the top right, it's Jover. Joe Biden is Jover. Let's go ahead and take a look back at.
What? Why is my font not working?
And let me make this full screen actually. Pod games, display captures. There you go. I'll make this full screen. Let's go ahead and
Wait, how much time do you have left?
we have. Wait, let me put the time in the top. We have 9 minutes 50 seconds left.
Okay.
Yo, Bus, what is a screenshot, brother? This guy. Oh my! This guy's giving me
Hey, listen.
This guy's giving me memories right here.
Listen.
The hell? Wait. Let me go. Outline.
Oh wait, no. Dang, I'm trying to think.
There you go.
Listen,
way
when
easier to
you're when your nature is a troll, this kind of stuff is easy.
Hey, look at this guy. And then, wait, let me go ahead and go to farmers. Oh, okay. Wow, that's pretty fast. You got like the assets and the numbers and speed ups and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot of 30-day speeds. I don't think I've ever seen that much even from Peacemaker. Oh my goodness.
What?
I love how like we have wait, how many people are using Canva? We have like 3 people using Canva. They got Taki with
I
the
love
gold
Canva.
heads.
It's free.
Canva's so easy to use.
Yeah. I agree. I got Taki with the Charlemagne and the gold heads. Okay, I see where you're going with this. See, and at the end, you guys have to give us like a pitch. Like, give us like you present your thumbnail and then give a pitch, and then the audience will vote. Nah, I buy premium for Canva as well.
It's not. I have premium, but it's not even mine. It's my girlfriend's.
Okay. Wait.
I was doing PowerPoint when I first started. She's like, "Why don't you use Canva?" I'm like, "Oh," and then I'm like, "This is way better."
I think my girlfriend got me to Canva as well. We got It's Jover with Fire and Alex. Okay. We have 7 minutes. 7 minutes. I repeat, 7 minutes. For this thumbnail competition. Let's go back to Bus. When you go to bed thinking you have top 20 on your lockdown. Oh man, this guy memed it. This guy memed. Oh.
Oops.
Here we go. You want me to send this to you when it's over? I directly copy and paste these every video.
Nah, the winner's thumbnail. I use it for my next video. It's like...
Directly after.
Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious.
All right. Here we go. Oh wait.
Okay, got only farmer.
Wait, let's see. Color palette.
Wow, checking color palettes is
Oops.
crazy.
I don't know about
Wait.
that.
I think Canva actually has a like free color palettes.
Well, you know, Bacon says he enjoys your thumbnail. Bus thoroughly enjoys it. Birth spring combination. Rank 1 Moctezuma. Accidentally getting a Moctezuma instead of Heraclius. Yeah, that could be a pretty big blunder for sure. Minus 690, it's Jover. Minus 690 GH. Okay. I see it, I see it. I see the vision. Do you want me to send you an Alex PNG, or like you good with Alex screenshot? You good with that?
No, it's my own. It's my own Alex. So I'm ashamed. So
Oh, okay,
I gotta
see.
show that off.
I see. That's your own Alex. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we go see Taki. Oh, you're looking at the fire emotes here. Well, what fire is available? We are currently having a thumbnail making competition, and whoever, you guys have 4 minutes to go. By the way, 4 minutes. Whoever makes the viewers will vote for the best thumbnail, and whoever wins will get the 5 gifties. So that's Taki. Let's go back to Bus, which seems to be... People seem to... Oh, are you done, Bus?
Yeah, man.
this guy's done with time to spare.
Wait, it's showing the presenter window? Wait, hold on. Let me get rid of that.
This window is just for you. Place it on your screen. Got it.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Huh. Interesting. What a confident guy, said Bacon. We have 3 minutes left for the rest of us that are not done.
I mean, hey, listen, I thought of literally stealing something from Chisgul's video about his 21st honor, but I remember seeing this a few days ago, you know?
Yeah, sadly. Oh my goodness.
Oh damn, Pandas is
It's legit.
really aesthetic and stuff.
Yeah, she made that. She made that in 13
That
minutes.
looks like some amateur made it. Damn.
Be something like this, I don't know.
And then we got Taki. My biggest blunder. Let's burn. So you let your city burn? Use some gold heads on Charlemagne and Methmed? I see.
Yeah.
Hey, Ploto, what are you doing in general? Just like upload it or share it or what?
Just when the timer is over, I'll go to your screen and then you could kind of describe it for the audience.
All right.
I mean, I feel like the color. I don't like the color. I want to find a different color palette.
Oh, you have 1 minute 30 seconds to go for that new color palette.
Oh, I need something brighter. Warm sunset.
You're going on like Adobe Colors and looking at different color palettes.
Yeah, I feel like this one's better. It's easier to see.
This is Sox's right here. Minus 690 gold heads. It's Jover.
I don't like that color either, actually. What?
You have 1 minute. As soon as the timer's done, you guys gotta stop moving your stuff. We gotta
Okay.
hands off. We gotta hands off. Let's see Taki. Okay. We got the speech bubble.
Wait, let me make sure I spell Moctezuma correctly.
Struggle.
Oh, that's a good color. I like that change actually. Okay.
I think it's easier to see, I think.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. I'm just making sure Bus didn't change anything. Let's go look at Bus. No, it's the same thing 5 minutes ago. Same thing 5 minutes. All right. Countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone hands off.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, hands off. All right, let us look at these beautiful thumbnails that we created in 15 minutes. All right, let's all go to, we're gonna go in order. Let's go start off with Bus Driver. Everyone could go ahead and look at Bus Driver stream. Let's all look at this. Did I call this a work of art? Like, what do I call this? This memory of mine. And Bus Driver, like, take it away. Like, pretend this is a sales pitch. Like sell this thumbnail and why this thumbnail deserves to win.
So part of being a content creator means you're very good at clickbaiting. Okay, so at a lower level of clickbaiting, the person feels like they're getting clickbaited. At a higher level, they naturally click it because it's either entertaining, they're curious, and then when they click it, they actually get whatever they're expecting and more. And this one, if you made this your thumbnail, right? So you being Ploto, and you're like, hey, let me tell you about this story where I got a little too confident thinking I had it in the bag and went to sleep, and you can actually make a video about it, people will click it. So I think this would be a good. It kind of captures the. If you guys don't know where this picture's from, the guy in the picture is Nick Young. He's kind of a goofy guy, but he shot at 3, thought it went in, turned around and just like raised his fingers up like he already made it. Then the ball rims out and he turns around and grabs his head. I wish I could actually make this a GIF. So if I actually made this a thumbnail, right, the opening part of the video, I would actually include this clip.
This guy's already editing the video in his head. This guy's already.
Yeah. So they'll have a little bit more context, right? So it's going to lead into the intro and then into the, hey, like, let me tell you how I got 21st in honor in my KVK. And took the screenshot from Plato's album. So I guess you got 21st in honor, and
I did. My first KVK ever.
Now,
Oh, dang.
I don't think you actually went to bed thinking you have it locked down and then just got a little too cocky, but
I ran out of VP, bought out the shop, and I still didn't have enough gems. So yeah, that's
you ran out of AP and lost by less than 1,000 points.
yeah.
Damn.
So that's why I barb chain everything nowadays. Like it's a trauma.
PTSD.
Alrighty.
See, that was crazy. What I think that like socks is not barb chain.
Alrighty. So that is Bust. Do you have any final remarks? Any final notes before we go into Only Farmers?
I know the aesthetics isn't there, but hopefully the humor and the trolling will appeal to the audience, and I get first. Please vote for me.
All right, there you go. Everyone clap. Please vote for me. I like that. All right. Next is Farmer. Rank 1 Moctezuma. Give us a little bit of a rundown of this thumbnail.
I mean, I totally just made up this story, right? Like, obviously, I did not get rank 1 Moctezuma, but I always thought that it would be like a hilarious, subject for a title for a video. And then I had these speed ups made beforehand, actually, because I was trying to record a different video earlier, and then I actually took a screenshot of the speed ups in my inventory, like cut them out in Photoshop, and then the numbers I put it in Photoshop as well too, like copying as close to the game as possible. So I just thought like, okay, I gotta use them somewhere. So I kind of just made up this whole scenario.
Wow. So like you already had these assets pre-made, like you're using these presets, and that's how you got this. This is actually a really good thumbnail aesthetically.
I'd vote for this.
So yeah, is there any story that you want to like? Is there any story or anything you wanna make up? Any pitch?
I mean, if I had to make it if I make a story about this, it would be like how I spent this much speed up just to get the wrong MG commander, to get a Moctezuma.
It's like, I wanted to rock this, but I
yeah,
forgot.
because sometimes you forget to switch the MG commanders that for the MG screen, right? So sometimes you pick the wrong commander without realizing it till the end of the event.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, that's my made up story.
All right.
So I just thought it'd be more funny this way.
Alrighty, there you go. Only Farmer. Yeah. All right. Next, we got Socks.
All right, so you can see what I did. So I maxed Alex 2 years ago, and since I maxed him 2 years ago, I have not used him since once. Since I maxed him 2 years ago.
You don't use Alex?
No, I don't use Alex. It doesn't give me kills. I tried it my first SOC, like around when Scipio came out, Scipio Alex. It was really bad, so it's never left the bench. So this is my greatest regret. Just dumped 690 gold heads, expertise them, and you can see my kills. I have hardly anything, right, compared to my other commanders.
Wow.
So
okay.
yeah,
it's Jover minus 690 gold
Jover,
heads. Yeah. I like Alex though.
For anybody,
I like Alex.
You might like Alex, but Ploto, you're a whale. I'm free to play, remember? So
okay. I'm not a whale though. I don't want to take that.
All right.
At least it wasn't Khan, said Dino. But yeah, do you have any final pitch? Any final plea to the audience to vote for you?
I hope this is good enough. There you go.
All right, there
Best
you
I
go.
could do.
I hope this is good enough. And finally, we have Taki. Taki. Let's talk about this thumbnail right here. Give us a rundown of like what's going on here. We have the gold heads into Methman and Charlemagne. We have Let's Burn and your city burning in the background. My biggest blunder. What's going on?
When I started playing this game, I wanted to invest all my heads into Mehmet and into Charma.
Oh yeah.
Just to burn city. So I invested some in Mehmet, but I didn't lucky on Charma, but I was so close to do it. Just to burn all the cities there.
There you go. You're super close. So what made you not invest into them?
Because one person had bigger castle on my alliance, and I combined him to grade more the commanders to burn cities with me. So I was free to play, so I didn't have a good castle for that. But if not, I maybe have invested some of it on that.
So there you go. This is a real story that might have happened, but she didn't.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, so let me put up the poll real quick. Who wins the thumbnail competition? I don't know how to spell. Who wins the thumbnail comp? We got Bus. We have Only Farmer. We have Socks. And we have Taki. I'm gonna go ahead and go through all of them one last time. This is Bus Driver, Nick Young.
Stop sharing.
Nick Young with the thingy, with a 3. We got Farmer with the Moctezuma #1 with the speeds. We got Socks, the only real story of the bunch. Well, actually, I guess the Bus Driver's story is real. But maxing Alex and Joe Biden's nose, just sniffing Alex. And then we have Taki with her story of almost maxing Charlemagne and Methmed. Let me go ahead and put up the poll. If you guys were to vote for you four, like which one was your favorite?
Only Farmer.
I actually like buses because like I know that photo of the basketball too.
Aesthetically, I think Farmer. Or else I just vote for myself. Again, I'm not a modest person.
Wow. Aesthetically,
I think Farmers look I think Farmers look the best, like cleanest, most professional out of ours. So, yeah.
Yeah, just like a clean looking thumbnail.
Yeah.
Farmer's one looks like an actual video. Said Yar. Lelouch said, not gonna lie, I would click on those videos. See, look, your thumbnails getting people to click. We will end the votes in, like, I don't know. Someone do a countdown. Someone do.
From how many?
I don't know. Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Alrighty, it is Only Farmer with 36% of the votes. We have Taki at 30%,
11%?
Socks at
Come on,
22,
guys.
and Bus at 11. Damn, they did.
Come
Yo,
on.
nah, they don't watch basketball,
Bus.
bro. It's okay, Bus. I thought that one. I thought that one was pretty funny. But
hey, you know what? It's because you guys are nerds. And you guys actually follow sports. You're appreciated.
damn, call out the whole audience. Call them out, Bus.
Everyone, the whole Ryza community.
Touch some grass.
I definitely.
Go touch some grass.
I seen the video of this too.
Yeah. You guys need to watch that video.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Wait, let me go. Nick.
Because have you ever seen the video from Shacking a Fool?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
Like, it was on there. It was so good.
This one's iconic, man. Like there's
Because it was that and like JaVale McGee as well too.
Ah, man. That's crazy, bro. So that's where that's from, in case you guys were wondering.
Hey,
So-
listen, it's like the old Aunt May thumbnails. You know, people that got it appreciate
yeah.
it.
It's like my
And
old
then
aunt.
the
Yeah,
other
true.
90, yeah. The other 89% of the people that don't get it, it's just because they don't know. You know, if they did, they would vote for me.
There you go. As long as that makes you happy, Buzz. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
Really.
exactly.
Lets you sleep at night. Anyways,
Yeah.
so now it's time for viewer questions. So if you guys have any questions for anyone in here in the pod, for you guys that are here, the four of you, feel free to pick the questions out of chat, so that you know, in case there's a question that you don't want to ask, I won't bring it up. But like just you know, pick the answers out of chat, and we could talk about whatever for a little bit before we head off. Oh, there's a question for Taki or straight off the bat.
Oh yeah, how many gems does Taki gather in a day?
I'm not sure. It really depends. But I think for 3,000-4,000 daily, and then some from Mark if I change.
3,000-4,000 a day is crazy.
Plus the barbs too, like
Ooh.
plus the barb chain. So it's like at least 4,000.
Yeah. Gallery, yeah.
Where's the collab with Chiskel? I'm actually messaging Chiskel. It's just about fixing schedules. He's a busy guy, but he's potentially going to be another farmer fighter. I'm not farmer fighter, but Ploto Pod guest. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be huge.
How to make only farmer not attack me in KVK? That's Popo. Oh,
Donate
I don't
her
know.
$100 a stream. It's
Not to
protection.
hit.
It's protection money. She needs to buy her white PC so she can play
Hey.
Fall Guys.
Hey, white PC, most important. Specs is second. Spec for the secondary.
All right.
Actually, the chat Chisgul on farmer or fighter would be fantastic. That actually would be super interesting if you could get him to do that.
I mean, if I could get it, I want him on the pod just to ask questions as well. I have a game that I've been.
Yeah.
But I've been I don't want to spoil it, but like I have a game that
Yeah.
would be super hilarious. But
Yeah.
if I could double book him for Farmer Fighter as well, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, because you know how much he gets like memed and stuff. Like him actually giving his opinion and commentary on that would be
Yeah.
YouTube gold.
Oh.
That would be super interesting. I think we could speak. I gotta speak for everyone in this channel, right? Do you feel hesitant at all about making vids now that Chisco is in your kingdom? No.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess
no.
for me, I don't make many videos. That's the thing. I'm trying to.
I mean, if your channel is like breaking news and like,
Oh, yeah,
hey,
for sure.
you know, is Mulan still good in 2024? I guess, but or else it's just too different. It's not overlapping.
I think there's more benefit to Chiskel being in the kingdom than there is negative to it. Like, there's gonna be a buttload of people that just watch 2268 streams, either because they're fans of Chiskel or they're haters of Chiskel. But like, there's just gonna be a lot more interest just from him being here and the SW group being here, which was shown by like, I literally had a live stream that I threw up with Resin Cortex just talking about them migrating here, and that got 11k views, and I was just like staring at my city for 2 hours. So like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, it's way more of a positive than any hindrance, you know.
Chisco and War Daddy on Farmer Fighter.
yeah. I mean, Furious. Yeah, maybe I could get Furious. Actually, that'd be a pretty interesting guest.
Furious would be hilarious. You should get him on. What made you start streaming, and what do you like the most about it? Actually, yeah. What made you start streaming, Plato?
Me? I mean, I've said this a couple of times, but it was similar to you guys, where or like someone said like they play the game so much, and might as well just make content for it. I've always been interested in streaming and YouTubing and all kind of stuff, and I'm like, you know what? I play Rise of Kingdoms so much, so. And the thing that sucks about gaming sometimes, like I used to play a lot of League of Legends, and you'd remember moments, but like the game to game stuff, you just forget. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yes. Like sometimes I wish
Yeah.
I captured it.
yeah, like I wish I captured it, and I kind of use my YouTube channel now as like a memory capsule of like, oh, this is when I used to be a pleb. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is like that KVK, this is that KVK, and every video and every stream is kind of like a memory that's captured. So now that I'm full time, it's not really just like me playing the game. It used to just be me playing the game and just barbing and doing all that kind of stuff, but now like I'm trying to actually create content rather than, so it's kind of been a transitionary period. But like, yeah, like right now I'm on a stream, right? I'm on my first stream on my channel. I'm 62 million power and 400 million KP. Like you kind of get to see yourself grow in your streams. So
Dang, look at all that resources and gems already. Look at that.
Damn.
I was a pleb.
I could say for me, I mean, I didn't have a plan for any of these. So when I first started making videos, I thought I was just gonna make videos. After a while, though, especially at the rate I was making videos, I was doing like sometimes 3, 4, 5 a week. You just run out of ideas, right? Whereas when you're streaming, you're just playing the game, you're interacting with people. It's a lot easier as far as coming up with ideas. So now I'm kind of doing both. And then sometimes if a good idea comes, then I'll make a video, or I'll just clip some stuff from the stream and then make it into a video.
Yeah.
So that's
So-
that's kind of why I do it. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, which do you enjoy more, like, streams or videos?
I
I enjoy
mean, I
streams.
think it's pretty obvious. It's streams,
Streams,
right?
yeah.
It's way easier and it's way more. It's almost like it's fun, but I think for most people, I don't know about you guys. I think Farmer, you started out with streaming. I think you almost have to start making some videos to get people interested in your channel.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah,
then you stream.
build the audience for them to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could say this for me personally, I'm very conscious of not getting complacent and just stop making videos altogether. Because I see a lot of the older content creators, like they don't, like they're just not active anymore, right? And you can see how they started with videos and then went to a lot of streams and barely made any videos that eventually retire. Personally, I will always put out videos, at least like one a week, just to, I guess, like keep myself more grounded. That's my personal thoughts.
You know, yeah, like there's the videos kind of get them to the door, and you know they get to know your personality, because live streams is tough to retain
Yeah.
audience, because you know, especially if you're in a fighting stream, you're just like literally not talking, just open fielding. They don't really get to know who you are as a person in all of them. Videos, it's a lot more catered, where you could kind of decide what's there and kind of the first impression of the individual. So
Oh, Chassis, what's the story behind everyone's profile picture?
Oh boy.
Go ahead, Socks.
Come on, man. Why you put me on the spot?
his favorite anime is Date Live or whatever.
Yeah. So this is a character from Data Live. So I've had this picture for quite a while now. Well, not the in-game one. Like my Discord one, I kept the same one for like 2 years, and my in-game picture I like change every few months, but it's always the same picture, more or less.
Wait, what's the anime call again?
Data Live. There's a 5th season airing now.
Oh, live.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's one
Okay,
guy,
okay.
and he has to date like 1 million girls to save their lives. It's crazy.
What? Okay. 1 million girls?
Yeah.
That's not a okay, Ploto. Okay, Ploto, calm down. It's not a-
Okay, it's 100. My fault.
Okay,
Alright.
okay.
We take those.
All right.
Yeah, YouTube Shorts is great for channel growth. Like you've seen that from like Gains Gaming is the biggest proponent of that.
Go ahead, Farmer.
Oh, I was just gonna say like my profile picture just came from my in-game profile picture, like the panda. It was a panda in the Godfather style like suit, and then it's just started evolving into the panda with the pitchfork and the farmer, because I feel like it's more funny this way. Like, and that's it for my profile picture.
There you go. For me, it's just a version of me, a chibi of me. So.
Yeah, your skin is so much like lighter now, Ploto.
Oh yeah,
Like-
that's
Nice.
He went outside. He touched grass.
That's the opposite.
Okay.
I've been a full-time streamer now, so like I'm super light. I'm
Yeah,
pasty.
Taki?
Uh, for me, I had a lot of time the picture that the game give you, like the pre-avatar that you can
Oh yeah.
choose. And then I changed to a tiger that was full blue, but it wasn't really good for a lot. So I was searching for other tiger that could be better to have like a logo and a full tiger, not just all blue.
Shadow Tiger.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
we got 15% training. Just letting you guys know.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Where's
okay.
the rune?
it's in. So we're gonna go off. I might actually
Okay.
stream at 9 for this. But
Uh,
how about you,
for
Buzz?
mine, so this is in 2020. It was the first time I ever did ayahuasca. And if you guys don't know what ayahuasca is, it's a quote unquote plant medicine from the Amazon forest. They're not sure how long it's been around, but it's a psychedelic. And when I was doing it, there was this part where I saw this chameleon. It was very, very colorful, but it was like a spiral going up. And I actually drew it out and wrote it down in my notebook. And I eventually made it into a logo. And I had been looking to make this website for maybe a year. I just keep putting it off. As soon as I had the logo made, I actually made the website in maybe like 8 or 10 hours, like straight. I remember like I sat down, next thing I knew it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. I made it. And since then, I've just been using it for a lot of things. It's not really planned out. I don't even, does it pertain to Rise of Kingdoms? No, but I've been using that on for 4 years now for just for various things.
There you go.
It's a wild story, Bus.
Bus on shrooms, not on stream, Dino.
Chat asks, like, what do we think of lower seed KDs and why don't they get any sunshine? Wait, what's sunshine?
I guess like Spotlight.
Oh,
I guess the biggest thing about lower seed kitties is that there's a lot of them. It's kind of hard to differentiate the good ones versus the bad ones. I think that's the biggest thing for me in terms of lower seeds.
I think also they have like oh, but
well, in general, for like any kind of social media or any kind of coverage, you need to be doing a couple things, right? You're either entertaining, and it could be funny, it could be crazy, right? There's something like like a lot of the Instagram models are really attractive. People follow them. Like, what about a lower seed KD will make it stand out where you're getting some kind of value from following them, right? Because if you're watching like the top kingdoms, right, maybe you're not at that level, but like watching these titans go again, like do battle, it's very entertaining. But if you're watching a lower seed KD with like less activity and there's nothing about them that really stands out, you're probably not going to watch. Like a lower seed KD, to be honest, unless it's managed very well, kind of like a 1900, right, where they're purposely pressing down their power, or you just got someone really, really toxic, I probably will watch it just for the toxicity and curiosity. But or else like you're telling me, hey, go watch this CC Kingdom doing this. Like, where's the incentive for me to watch it? That's my personal opinion. I do not speak on behalf of all the other content creators or 2268.
I think also, yeah, Bus brings up a good point. Like they have less activity, the fights last a lot shorter, so it's less probably entertaining to watch compared to like 1093 or 1960s KVKs. So I think that's why they don't get as much attention. Obviously, they have like smaller players, probably less whales. Like we have Pony, we have Addy now, so obviously we have more spotlight now on us because we got bigger players. We're getting a bigger name. We have content creators, so I think just smaller kingdoms, smaller sea kingdoms have less opportunities to shine compared to us. That's all.
I think
so. Yeah, like Draco, like I would watch Lambo stream, right? Because he's just hanging out, answering questions. But like, if if it was like watch 1029 go against other DC kingdoms in their KVK, right? That's different than just like Lambo firing up a stream, playing his like heavy metal music and just hanging out. I would go check that out just because it's cool to have that out in the background. Sorry, I don't know who I just cut off.
Yeah, no, I think it's just like a lot of people, as you said, a lot of people want to see the known KDs and known. It's kind of like, and then when it comes to the lower seeds, like Lambo does a great job highlighting 1029, but people watch it more so for Lambo than the Kingdom 1029. You know what I mean? So,
That's true.
Yeah, because Lambo's a cool dude. Talking about Osiris Lee casting, I'm not sure if any of the news came out yet, or if it's like I'm gonna just wait for announcements for that. Okay, so you guys have anything else you wanna bring up before we call it wraps? Be sure to subscribe to everyone, by the way. We have all of the links in the description, and of course, you know, if you're new to the channel, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could subscribe here as well. Do you guys have any plans or anything? I know, Bus, you're gonna go on Big Kane's stream, right?
Yeah, but I'm a noob in Soroli. I've just never done the legend because I tried once. We got wrecked when a random pickup. So he's actually going to teach me how to do legend, and we're going to make that video. Well, he's going to make the video into a guide. So
There you
if you're
go.
interested in that, I guess you're redirecting to that.
He doesn't have his redirects turned on, so I'm just gonna link here. But yeah, what and I think only farm you're streaming like close to reset, right? So
I think no, tomorrow.
oh, tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, because it's for the Marauder forts. I want to see how much resources I can get in 2 days.
Oh wow, you're streaming.
That's my
Marauder
challenge.
forts.
That's my challenge. Yeah, that's my challenge.
That's crazy. Okay, so be sure to check out Big Kane. And yeah, unfortunately, can't rate anybody. So just check out the link, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.